Yo, after hours. Holy moly, it's hot. It has been too long, as Beebs would say. But guess what? We're back. Welcome to After Hours.
A little bit of luck is what I found.
I don't know what came over me. Maybe it was the Holy Spirit, the Father, the Son, Mother Mary herself. Who knows? But last night in bed, I was like, can't sleep, restless, got up, and I was like, you know what? It's about time for another pod. Let's just jump into my brain kind of day. It is 100 degrees out, so this is gonna be a little different, but I've been trying to get 10,000 steps in a day. Not hitting it by any means. To be honest, like 7,500 is like my daily goal on this app. You gotta like be assertive to do that amount. I've found out 10,000's like you gotta take the time to get on some walks. So especially early in the morning, knocking out a couple thousand early in the morning is kind of nice. But yeah, miss you guys. Life's been crazy. I think the last video I posted was us announcing that we are pregnant. So my initial thoughts and reactions on that. Oop, my baby girl's calling. 1 second. Okay, all's well. Damn it. I love that girl. I love that girl. Oh my God, I'm sweating like a hooker in church. This is a cool spot to come to. So this part of the neighborhood has end of the street basketball goal. The sickest thing about it, you know, they leave the 2 balls there, so I think you can get buckets whenever you want. The coolest part, so it's like a dead end. I don't know if it's this house or who threw this baby up, but it's sick. The coolest part is that it's got overhead lights, so street lights. And whatever it was came over me to just shoot a video, banging out an After Hours episode. So this one's kind of, you know, different. Obviously, I'm walking, sweating my balls off. But yeah, a couple thoughts. One thing that I've like kind of fallen off the wayside of, that I used to like be very intentional about and try to you know, implement in my life is manifestation. Definitely like this can go on all fronts, but I do fully believe that, you know, manifestation is a thing. But it was really cool last night. I've been doing these like meditative videos before I go to sleep. You know, the motivation ones, the just like I am affirmations to like make sure that you stay positive mindset, that kind of thing. And I've really enjoyed those. But this is the first time I did one that was like directly geared for manifestation, and it was so dope because I'd never experienced it like this before, and that was kind of the initial thought of like, I'm going to talk about my experience with this, I guess, manifestation meditation practice. But it was sick because like I even woke up feeling like in a better mood, you know, more positive vibes, and because of that, it bleeds into the rest of my day. One of my homies recently was like, hey, like, don't forget to smile. Because if you just smile, that like impacts not only your day, others around you. It brings your brain into this like higher lightened sense of like, you know, things are good, even when they're shit. And that kind of leads into manifestation. But yeah, going to bed and doing this like meditation practice where essentially, you know, you do your breathing exercises, focus on your breath. So breathing in, breathing out, and really like tapping in and tuning into the body like that. Do that for about 10 minutes. Find your inner core, inner peace, inner strength, whatever it may be, all the buzzwords. But the cool part is like, you know, just as you're breathing, that's all you're thinking about. Is you start to think like, all right, and I think it's like the third eye shit that people talk about. Just like feel this light coming through you up to your skull and like out. And then the biggest piece of it for at least manifestation purposes is not just thinking or saying like, this is what I want to happen. That's not really what manifestation is. It's more of like a cultivated, like, accumulation, that's a better word, of feelings and emotions. So if you can literally bring yourself, and that was the focus of this meditation, was to have your present self and being fully present and meditating meet your future self, but not just meet and think like, oh, I'm here. Like through this practice, you actually feel how you want to feel down the road. So that's the manifestation. It's like, what do you want? Maybe you don't know what you want. I don't know what I want. I've never known what I want outside of Emily and, more and more children to make with her. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've got skills in certain areas, but I'm not even saying I'm at the top of the class in those skills. So a lot of it is really just, what do you want for you? How do you want to feel? What do you want your day-to-day to be like? But it's not just this is what I want and say it and it just becomes a thing. No, you got to feel it. You got to feel it in your bones, in your emotions. Like, you got to know. And that kind of goes back to, smiling in the morning, or, trying to, the first thing you do shouldn't be get on your phone. Get up, walk around, go for a walk, get fresh air, get sunlight, and then try to make someone's day. That will impact in ways that are kind of unreachable when looking for the joys in life. I've tried to really go into taking the time to call my buddies or call friends or family, specifically call, not text. And I had an 8-minute conversation, 8 minutes, with my brother-in-law today. Just randomly called. We never really do that. That's like far and few between. But damn it, my heart feels full. And that's priceless. That's the kind of stuff that you live for. So my thoughts on manifestation, meditation. I'm a huge advocate for it. Yeah, this was the first time that I went into a soul search like this, and then outside of just my words and my day-to-day actions, it was like I took the time to have my present self feel and be in that what I want to feel and be in down the road, which was really cool. I'm kind of inspired to throw this on the tube. I've fallen out of the practice of meditating. That could be anything, prayer, if you're super religious. I'm getting back into the religion and the creator, and kind of straying a little further away from it's the universe and this and that, blah, blah, blah. That's like kind of a scapegoat cop out, I guess you could say, of I just don't know, and I don't want to commit one way if that's not the right, because I don't want to be ignorant or look like think I got it figured out, because I sure don't, at all. Don't have it figured out at all. In fact, don't listen to me at all. But let me tell you, my day-to-day has gotten drastically better, knowing that my creator, the universe, God, will take care of me, and I just have to put those into practice and focus on the positive, bring that energy, bring it to the table as much as I can. I've fallen into this stoop of woe is me and why is shit not going well for me, and lived in that for probably a couple months since I last posted. But I'm finding myself crawl out of that, and I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. Perspective is a big word. But be good people. Be a positive light. I promise you. You start the day like that. You start with intention of the light I'm going to bring, the vibe I'm going to bring, no matter what setting I'm in. I promise you, the world will give back, and you'll feel that feeling of true happiness.
It's a good day for a good day, sending big love in a big way.